Page 153, this is number 3 at the top of the page. They have some stuff about broken chords up there. Remember, a block chord is when you play all the notes in the chord at the same time. And a broken chord is any other arrangement, anything that's not at the same time. There are thousands of patterns of broken chords. It's entirely up to you and your imagination. And sometimes it depends on the time signature or what's involved in the music. They give one pattern up there is for tries, bottom, middle, top. Whatever. That's just one pattern. There are many other patterns. See, the way they've written it is a broken chords is one note at a time. That's not true. It can be one note at a time, but I can do a 1 note and 2. That's still a broken chord. Anything other than a block chord is a broken chord. In this piece we're doing here, the pattern is bottom, middle, top. It's a very common pattern. It comes in handy in 3/4 time because you got 3 notes and there's 3 counts and it all works out. All right. So anyway, what do we got? We got 2 lines, treble and bass clef again, 1 sharp in the key signature. We're in the key of G major. So go ahead and do the scale for G major and E minor, and the arpeggios there too. It helps you to get familiar with the key and what notes are in the key, and when you run across F's, you just automatically play them F sharps. You don't have to worry about it. And 3/4 time signature. Let's take it one hand at a time. Right hand starts here. A dotted rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3. And I trust you understand dotted rhythms by now. If you don't, you may have a problem. I mean, you can see because the left hand's playing quarter notes where that 8th note comes. It comes in between 2 quarter notes. It's a left hand broken chord. 5/7 chord. 5/7 chord. You know, just check it. That's the tonic or the 1 chord in G major. And the 5 chord is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5 chord. Add 1. That's the 7th chord. That's all they're doing, and they're putting the D on top, and we're not using that. So you don't have to use them. That's the pattern they're doing. It's just broken chord. That's all it is. Put them together. In this business of going back and forth, you need to be able to feel that. You shouldn't have to look at the keyboard because your little finger had to go down 1 key. It's important you develop that feel. So once I have the hands put together, no hesitations anywhere, then I think about the articulation. And this is very connected, apparently. Left hand isn't anything marked, but the right hand you're going to connect it. And it looks like the phrasing is ending at the dotted half note or half notes, whatever. I'm lifting up here, but not here. Second measure. I lift up here, but I keep that down. I'm connecting it. Again, lift up right hand only. So I'm lifting up in the phrasing in the right hand, I'm connecting the left hand all the way through. We don't lift up in one hand just because we lift up in the other. If you're going to lift up in both hands, there needs to be some other reason for it. Now on the left hand, they don't have anything marked. So you could do anything you wanted. I could do them staccato, technically. Or some of them staccato and some of them not. It depends on the piece and the style and the mood of the piece and what the atmosphere. This appears to be a very smooth, gentle piece. And if that's the case, I'm not going to do staccatos. I'm going to connect them. And the dynamics, well, M, F, and F. Mezzo forte, the first line. And the second line is loud. They're just heavy. I don't know about the dynamics. To me, it's a little too loud for this piece. I tend to want it's more like a nocturne and a gentle piece. They're saying sort of loud and loud, so okay. The left hand's in the background. Yeah. Speed, somewhere in the middle, because you got slow waltzes and fast waltzes and in-between waltzes, and this is an in-between waltzes someplace. Last 2 measures. All the time I'm doing this, I want to hear this. Don't drown it out. But this is loud anyway. Just keep in mind that that dies away, so stay under it. You may have to get a little softer as you go. to stay under it, but we want to hear the melody. They want you to transpose this to A major. Okay, you're doing the 1 and the 5/7 chords on the left hand, so just go to A major. A major has 3 sharps. It's an F sharp, a C sharp, and a G sharp. So in this position, it's the C sharp you're after, but as 5/7, it's going to use the G sharp. So fingers, just play those fingers. Go to some other speed. How about E major? The notes, 4 sharps, you're just doing the same thing. Doesn't matter what key, and play around with these transposing to different keys. Can be fun if you're in the right frame of mind. You're wine or beer to drink, it can get interesting, but just whatever, it's okay. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 3 counts. I'm not doing the louds and softs. I will lift up for the phrasing in the right hand. 1, ready, go. One, 2, 3,